Kudus, he's played so good today. That goal, oh my gosh, Kudus, the piranha from Guyana.
Guys, Mohammed Kudus is trending for a good and also a bad reason. Let me tell you why. Guys, Mohammed Kudus has scored his second goal in the English Premier League this season for West Ham. This is the same Mohammed Kudus some few days ago couldn't score a tap-in. Now he's scoring a goal for West Ham against Tottenham in the English Premier League. See, that game was an early kickoff, so I was skeptical about what was going to happen, looking at the fact that this same Tottenham team beat Manchester United by 3-0, and this same West Ham team have been suffering a lot. They don't get things right. But seeing Mohammed Kudus today, he looks completely different from when he was playing in the Black Stars. It looks like now the burden is all off. He's playing well. And today, I loved every single thing Mohammed Kudus did, especially in that first half. And also his positioning, his awareness. It was on point. Mohammed Kudus in that game, every single shot he played was on target. I mean, sometimes I don't even understand how football works. But then, I'm not a strong believer that, this spirituality thing. But I'm just forced to believe that there is something wrong with the Black Stars, the Ghana national team, spiritually. Because I don't get why Kudus will come to the Black Stars and can score goals like just a tap-in into an empty pool, but then scores a very difficult goal for West Ham today. Sometimes it doesn't just make sense. And Kudus was phenomenal today. If you watch the game like I did, you understand that Kudus was on point. This same left wing that we all complain, that is not his strongest suit. Kudus doesn't know how to play the left wing. Lupiteki do this, Lupiteki do that. He is playing it. This is Kudus playing the left wing, and he's playing it well. It's like, everyone has stopped complaining about Mohammed Kudus playing on the left wing. And Mohammed Kudus is improving. I just believe that something needs to be done when he comes to the national team. Something needs to be done when he wears the national team jersey, because as of now, it is something that we can't really, ascertain that, how is it that a good player like this who scores goals for club side is already, suffering whenever he comes to the national team? This is something that needs to be solved. But today, him scoring his second goal alone, that is huge in the English Premier League. That is huge for me. Last season, he scored 8 goals. This season, he has already scored 2 goals. And I told you that when Mohammed Kudus starts scoring goals, there's no stopping him. He's always going to score. And I have that inkling that he is going to surpass the goals he scored last season. See, Mohammed Kudus, whoever is doing him, we beg you, please let him be. Because right now, our star boy is doing well. The goal celebration, that we don't want to see. People are hyping it. Those of you who say we hype the players too much, this is what you have to know. These are the players we have. You don't have any other country than Ghana. And these are the players we have who are from Ghana. So when we are hyping them, it's just to let them know that no matter what, we support them. No matter whatever the circumstances is, we support them. So we have to hype Mohammed Kudus. See, nobody will hype a player than yourself. Once they are from your country, you need to hype them. You understand? And the fact that he scored a goal today against Tottenham, that is huge. That is really huge. And I'm happy for Mohammed Kudus. Now, let's take a look at the statistics in numbers, especially in the first half. In the first half, he scored a goal. His XG, that is expected goal in that game, was 0.37. Total touch in the first half was 28. Accurate passes completed 10 out of 11, accumulating to 91%. Crosses completed 1 out of 1. Shot on target 2, as I said. Most of his shots were on target. 1 shot off target. If you take a look at dribble attempted successful, 1 out of 6. A ground was 1 was 4 out of 12. In the first half alone, he was rated 7.0, which is very impressive in my own opinion. I believe that Mohammed Kudus as a player, wow. See, regardless of the scoreline, everyone is just talking about the fact that this is a player that some few days ago was finding it very difficult to find the back of the net. Only for him to leave the country, go to his club side after the international break, and he's banging in goals. Let me know what you think about it. Do you think there is some spiritual explanation for this? Because I'm forced to believe that there is something like that. Because right now, Mohammed Kudus, it bust my mind. My mind blew. Oh, because of what they happened. But guys, let's take a look at it. So the game continued, and in the second half, things went from bad to worse. In the second half, Tottenham completely dominated that game and made sure they killed that game to its entirety. Now, that is the scoreline you see on your screen. As at the doing of this video, it was 4-1. 4-1, and which is really, really sad in my own opinion, because I was expecting more from West Ham, especially in the second half, looking at the fact that they had already built some momentum in the first half. With that Mohammed Kudus goal, it was going to give them some, sort of, vim to go into the second half. But then that wasn't the case. West Ham, being West Ham as usual, did their thing and was able to lose that game. It was very painful to watch in the second half, so I even stopped watching. But then what I can take from this game and what I can say about Mohammed Kudus is that, see, Mohammed Kudus and his teammates, they need to get things done. But Mohammed Kudus scoring a goal alone is making Ghanaians happy. People now believe that, no, the fault is not from Mohammed Kudus, because at a point, Ghanaians were blaming him, Mohammed Kudus captain, Mohammed Kudus number 10 jersey. Now everybody is saying that, okay, maybe it's not Mohammed Kudus, maybe it's something else. So, I mean, the talking point is that Mohammed Kudus is trending and everything. Everybody is talking about Mohammed Kudus and the fact that he's able to score a goal today and all that. But then let's not also forget that West Ham second half blew away a chance of probably winning this game or walking away with a point out of this game. They just blew it away, pop, just like that. And it was very painful to watch. It was very painful to watch in the second half that Mohammed Kudus should helping them get at least a goal. They should have built on the momentum. But West Ham, once again, they need to go back to the drawing board and need to get things done, because Lupiteki, I'm saying it again, see, Lupiteki, yeah. He should be very careful. He could be sacked, because looking at the way things are not going on well, looking at the new players brought in, he needs to start getting a grip on things very soon. But Mohammed Kudus, once again, he's the talk of town. Everybody's talking about him. Let me know yours down below in the comments. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe. Now, Mohammed Kudus today featured for West Ham against Tottenham. And at first, he was the hero because he scored West Ham's first goal and also the first goal in the game. And then thereafter, getting to the close of the game where they were already losing, Mohammed Kudus became the villain, because Mohammed Kudus was sent off by hitting a Tottenham Hotspur defender called Mickey van de Ven on the face. After initially being shown a yellow card, the decision was rescinded by the referee upon VAR check. And this is frustrating. He was the hero at the beginning of the game, and they went to the villain at the end of the game. Things are not going all well for Mohammed Kudus. When he was playing with Ghana, he was the villain. When he came to West Ham in the first half of the game against Tottenham, he was the hero. At the end of the game, he was the villain again. I mean, this is crazy.